Crafty Kids. It's Miss Janet from Pawtucket Public Library Children's Department. Today, to celebrate fall, we are going to make a leaf sun catcher. So if you're interested in making this craft, come to the Children's Department here at Pawtucket Public Library, and we have a take and make craft table. So you can pick up a leaf sun catcher kit at the take and make table. Your kit will have directions. It will have a bag with red, orange, and yellow tissue paper squares. And inside the bag will be a popsicle stick that you're going to use as a glue spreader. And it will also have either a maple leaf shape or an oak leaf outline shape. So you decide if you want to make an oak leaf or a maple leaf. And then there will be 2 pieces of wax paper to go along with your kit. So when you get home, you will need white glue and some scissors. So you want to put some glue in some kind of paper plate or container. You want a pretty good splotch of glue. You're going to take your popsicle stick to use as a glue spreader. So take 1 piece of the wax paper and you're going to spread glue on that wax paper in a small area, kind of like that. So on top of that glue, you're going to lay down the little tissue paper squares. So you're just going to place them down on top of the glue, and it's okay if they overlap. So just cover up the glue area, and I'm alternating my colors so that not all the yellows are together, not all the reds are together. So it's kind of like that. So when you've got the area that you've glued all covered with tissue paper, you want to put down some more glue. And it's okay if you get messy with the glue. So I'm going to keep adding my tissue paper squares where I put my glue down. And I want to cover enough space on the wax paper so that my outline, my leaf outline, will be all filled in with wax, with tissue paper. So I keep going. Until I've got it all filled in with tissue paper. And if there's a little gap between the tissue paper, that's okay too. The sunlight will come right through that when you put it on your window. So just keep gluing and sticking on these little squares. So now I want to take my little frame and see. Yep, I've almost got it all filled in. So just a couple more little spaces to fill in so I've got enough covered up so my frame will be filled with tissue paper. All right, so that looks pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my other piece of wax paper that I haven't used yet, and I'm going to just smear some glue on top of that in the area that I think would cover my leaf. This is why it's good to have like a little container, paper plate or a pool of glue so you can just quickly. So I take this and the glue side is going to go down over the other side. And so you want to just make sure that you have enough glue that it covers that. And then you want to smooth it out and kind of spread that glue out. So now we have two pieces of wax paper with tissue paper and glue in the middle. So now we want to take our frame, our leaf pattern, and we're going to put glue on one side of that. So we want to glue around the frame. And you want to do a good job of getting the whole frame so that it really sticks to the wax paper. So I'm gluing all around the frame. Get some more glue here. See, I'm gluing all around the frame. All right, I have the whole frame glued. So now I'm going to pick which side I want to put this on, and I'm just going to stick it on the wax paper. And smooth it out so it sticks down. And then at home, you would want to let this dry. So the easiest way to cut this out is to trim off all the extra wax paper around it and get rid of that first. Like that. And then you can go back in and cut around the leaf frame to clean it up. So I'm cutting around the leaf frame. And you could even have an adult or an older friend help you do this. And mine is still wet, so I think it's going to be easier if you really let this dry. This mine's kind of soggy. All right, and now we have our leaf catcher. So if you put these in the window, tape them up to your window, when the sun comes through your window, they will be all bright and colorful, and it'll look like fall. I hope you enjoyed this project. And if, again, you're interested in doing this craft, please come to Pawtucket Public Library, the Children's Department, and go to the Take and Make craft table and grab your kit. Happy fall!